Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. We are doing past tense, simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous tenses. Last class, we did simple past tense. Today, we are going to do present perfect tense and simple past tense. Let us see the difference between these two. Present perfect or simple past tense. What is present perfect? See, both the tenses are indicates an action which has been completed in the past. But there is slight difference. What is the difference? The simple past tense expresses an action that was completed in the past, but it is not connected with the present. The present perfect tense expresses an action that was completed again. It is completed in the past, but it is also connected with the present. This is the difference. To better understand the concept, let us see some examples. Look at this sentence. I have seen her. This sentence is written in the present perfect tense. And I saw her yesterday. This is written in the simple past tense. Yesterday indicates the past time. Have seen expresses an action in the present perfect tense. Clear? So now let's solve the question E from your grammar book of page number 105. Now let's move on to past perfect continuous tense. Let us see what is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense is used to indicate an action that occurred before a certain point in the past. That means it helps in expressing an ongoing action which is continuous till another action happened in the past. How do you use it? We use it when we are talking about an ongoing action in the past that continued to another point in the past. It's all in the past, but the action was ongoing. That is all. Look at these sentences to better understand what is past perfect continuous tense. I had worked before I ate my breakfast. Here you notice the verb had plus the participle, right? The verb participle, right? So there is an action that has happened before he ate or I ate my breakfast. I worked before I ate my breakfast. Second one, I have been working before I ate my breakfast. See here, you use the past perfect continuous tense here. I had been. There's a slight change. There's a slight change in the verb form. You have had plus been plus working. Work, that is the verb plus ing. So how do you form, how is a past perfect and a past perfect continuous formed? Past perfect for a regular verb, you use had plus the past participle, that is the verb plus the ed. And for irregular verbs, you use it slightly different. You use had plus past participle again, but this is in a different form. First, let us look at the first example of regular verbs. I had walked the dog. Here you notice that walk plus ed form of the verb has been used. Whereas in an irregular verb, look at this sentence. She had driven my car. You can see an en form, right? So this is the difference between an regular verb and a irregular verb usage of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Okay. Now let us see what is past perfect continuous tense. How is past perfect continuous tense formed? Very simple. Since you have past, you need to have had, right? Then you will have been. You have to add a been. Then you have the verb plus the ing. Since it's continuous, you need to use that ing form. So I had been walking the dog. She had been driving my car. See that? She had been driving my car. I had been walking the dog. See here, I've used had, been plus walk plus ing. Here also had plus been plus drive plus ing form. Right? Let's see the difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. In past perfect tense, it means a thing or an activity or a state started in the past before something else in the past. Right? It describes an action completed before a certain point of time in the past before another action began. For example, he had talked on the phone before he started cooking dinner. Here you notice that there are two actions. He's spoken on the phone and then he has also started cooking dinner. So he had talked on the phone. This is the activity that was finished before what? Before which activity? Before he started cooking dinner. So this sentence is in past perfect tense. Similarly, I had broken my leg before I broke my arm. You notice that there are two actions, that is breaking of leg and breaking of arm. He says that the leg was broken before he had broke his arm, right? Now let us see what is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense is an activity started in the past before something else in the past, which means it indicates an action that occurred before a certain point of time in the past and had continued up to that moment and was still in progress, okay, at the moment, or had recently finished. For example, I had been talking to him before I sent the email. Here you notice that till he sent the email to this particular person, he had been talking. That means till the action was continuing, that talking to that particular person was continuing till he had sent an. So, before we end the presentation, let us do a small recap. We did the difference between simple past and present perfect. We understood what is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense indicates an action that occurred before a certain point of time in the past, had continued up to that moment, and was still in progress at a moment, or had recently finished. The tense tells us about the continuity of an action that look longer than same other than action in the past. We also saw the difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous tenses. To get thorough with the topic, all you have to do is to solve the exercises. Exercises F, G, H and I needs to be solved from page number 106. Thank you for watching the video, students. See you soon. Bye.